body being dynamic, the immune system dynamic, and for both of those cases, the immune system clearly out of balance. So any supplementation you take to help the immune system get back in balance is going to help. That will help the health of the pancreas, that will help the health of all tissues. It's also true that the gut of most people in this world, because of modern diet, is under severe stress. So anything you can do to help this situation is going to help, again, the whole liver, pancreas, insulin, metabolism. Right? As well, people who take insulin, you would like them to be as sensitive to insulin as they possibly could naturally, so they don't have to take a lot, because part of what happens to people with type 2 diabetes is insulin insensitivity. So they have to take more and more insulin all the time. Pancreas is under stress. It's a terrible feedback mechanism. So anything you can do to help this insulin sensitivity is going to help them. Same is true for type 1 diabetes. Right? So that set of people always going to be helped by supporting their immune system, supporting their gut, supporting their insulin sensitivity, and stopping this runaway oxidation that goes on all the time. For people who have been diagnosed with prediabetes or type 2 that take oral medication, those oral medications are interesting and good, and they're designed also to help either produce more insulin, make insulin more productive, increase sensitivity, kinds of things. They all work in this intersection of glucose metabolism, insulin metabolism. So again, any natural substance you take to support this that doesn't have a direct clash with this class of drugs is going to help that mechanism. And any way you can help the immune system and the inflammatory system come into balance and stop any kind of oxidation and other things will help these events where you have on both sides of type 1 and type 2 where you have momentary imbalance in glucose metabolism, so you have a spike in glucose. This is where a lot of damage takes place, and when you help the body heal that damage and have balance, then you help the individual. So it's also known, and not in the case of insulin, but in the case of many of these oral medications, that they do have side effects. Many of them cardiovascular side effects. Anything you can do to help your cardiovascular system, and much of what happens in Insulock also helps the cardiovascular system, and this has been shown in independent tests, not by us. So anytime you can take something like this that helps your cardiovascular system, it's a good thing, because it's been stated by other people, not by us, that 80% of people who have diabetes will die of a cardiovascular related event. So it's a microvascular disease, the way it presents, and anything you can do to help your microvasculature is going to help the individual. We know that there are no adverse side effects. There are no negative things that are associated with any of these ingredients. So we don't expect any negative side effects. Again, we caution everybody to inform their doctor, especially people with diabetes, because this is a complicated condition. So we advise you, inform your doctor. Go to the doctor, do all the checkups you need to do, collect all the data, and if there's something that happens that is unexpected, then discuss that with your doctor and come to whatever conclusion that you think you need to come to. But